Got a drowned here as well. Oh, hello. This might be my favorite texture of this. Like my favorite mob of this texture pack. We're switching out our usual add-on video today to get another texture pack review, and this is another one that was requested by you guys from the new batch. So the texture pack that we're reviewing today is Sci-Fi Fantasy by Duh. It currently has 0 ratings on the Minecraft marketplace, and it currently costs 990 mine tokens, which is the equivalent of £4.99 in my local currency. And it says explore a clean cut, smooth tech fantasy world with sci-fi fantasy, techno fantasy, clean, smooth textures, indie rogue-like style. Let's get this texture pack reviewed. If you like wrestling game content, any game content, or reaction content, check out Dazman Wrestling, Dazman Plays, or Dazman Reacts. Links in the description. Or maybe you'd like to be one of the first people to purchase from the Dazman merch store by going to dazmanmerch.live or going to the link in the description and checking out what's available. Hello and welcome back to the home of the texture pack review. I am your host, the Dazman, and we are in a brand new creative world for the Sci-Fi Fantasy Texture Pack by Duh. I love the name Duh. That's awesome. That's a great way to start us off. And immediately in this new world, from up here, it feels very Minecrafty, very faithful to vanilla, shall we say. But maybe a little bit brighter, a little bit turned up on the old vibrance, maybe. That's the initial feeling that I get from up here. But we are going to first of all have a look at the creative menu. So make sure you guys leave a like if you enjoy this texture pack review. Drop a comment, let me know your opinions on the texture pack. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. We're going to now go through the creative menu. As you can see, we get this super sleek black UI, very cool with the grey text. It looks really sleek, smooth even. And then when we go down the blocks, we're seeing nice clean textures, or at least clean graphics, shall we say. Lots of colors. I've got blues and oranges here. Very well designed, at least, you know. I mean, we haven't seen it in practice yet looking at the world, but some of the stuff looks awesome. Some of the stuff looks a little bit minimalistic from looking at this, like a bit basic, a little bit lo-fi, shall we say. But we'll see how they look going around. I think there is some nice abundance of colors here, though. It's not too terrible. Some nice little designs. It's not quite, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not quite cyberpunk, but it is kind of a B-level sci-fi movie, shall we say. I don't know. That's the general feeling that I'm getting from this creative menu anyway. Now, if we have a little look at the world, we can get down here a little bit lower, see what we're looking at. We can start with the trees. So we've got an oak and a birch next to each other. They seem to be the same style of leaves, just different color. The oak being a bit greener, the birch being a little bit plainer. What is that? I mean, first of all, there's a chicken there. We're going to get to him in a second, or her. But second of all, look at like the birch, the oak. This is what I mean by like minimalistic. It's not massively detailed. It's just doing enough, which is quite an interesting art style. We've got the chicken here. There are also bees. So I'm seeing grays. I'm seeing blues. Odd color style. I kind of like it though. Like it's new. It's not, well, maybe not new, but it's different, you know. The blue and the grey, I honestly haven't seen this in other texture packs. So it's definitely something that Duh have implemented from their own creative. And I like that, you know. It's a bit different, a bit new. Is it my choice? Probably not. But I can respect new. I can respect trying something different. Are the bees still around here? The wasps, bees, whatever they're called. I don't even know. I think they're bees. I don't think they're still around here. Oh yeah, look, here we go. See, we got the grey with the big blue eyes again. Well, we got a quick glimpse. They seem to have disappeared in there. Oh, no, they're here. It's a different style. I mean, devoid of colour. Make it very difficult to look at these guys. Just devoid of that yellow and black colour that you'd be used to. changing it up. I like it. With the grass, again, minimalistic and basic, not too much going on here. Very smooth, very clean, which is what they advertise in their description. So, you know, you have to respect it. The blocks do feel like they've been made rather well. Definitely effort put into them, even though they're minimalistic, even though they're not reinventing the wheel or, you know, going too detailed. They're definitely high quality is probably the best. We've got ores here as well, but we'll see them in the armory. We've got flowing water here. Not bad. Not bad. That's all right. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. Do we have actual water? Yeah, we do. Got the water texture here as well. Yeah, minimalistic. Minimalistic. Awesome stuff to look at. Do we have any cows, pigs, or sheep around? All right, so a few things that I think I'm going to be saying a lot in this texture pack is it's minimalistic, it's clean, and it's weird colors. I think that's probably going to be repeated to death because look at this sheep. We've got the weird color blue eyes, looking very soulless. We've got the smooth texture going around, and it's very clean. But then there's very little details. Yeah, I mean, it's going to get boring very quick hearing me say it. Let's shear this geezer. Oh, wow, okay. A massive change when we get rid of the wool. That's kind of cool, you know. I like that. So the gray carries out. It kind of feels mechanical in nature. Like, it feels like these are just... Do you mind? We're looking at you naked, sir. Thank you very much. It looks like they're kind of like machinery, which is rather interesting. It's a nice little design. But then, yeah, it's not advertised as a minimalistic pack. Sci-fi fantasy. I mean, the colors would probably be something or some form of fantasy. I don't know how much of sci-fi it is so far. It's definitely not overloaded. Let's see if we can find a cow or a what we look for, a cow or a pig. And then leading on from that minimalistic take, I mean, the flowers, you can see it's a blue. What is this going to be? A cornflower. Okay. I couldn't remember any flower names just then. But yeah, definitely not heavy on detail at all. We've got cows over here. Again, kind of carrying on that machinery, that metal feeling here with the body. They got a bit of brown in the face to add the character. And then you've got the blue soulless eyes and the blue horns. If you told me that these were basically designed in a laboratory, I would believe you, to be honest with you. The colors, like I said before as well, I kind of like the color change in the sense that it's new and I can respect them for trying something new. It is a bit jarring and a bit drastic of a change, though, in terms of using this as a texture pack. I feel like you've got to want to be doing something a little bit wacky and a little bit crazy to use a texture pack like this. It's not... It's leaning more on the side of sci-fi than it is on the side of fantasy at the moment. I'm having a real trouble finding pigs right now, which is annoying. I was hoping one would spawn as I was rabbiting. Oh, I think one has. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. It's kind of like mechanical body, and then the head is like a natural part. You've got the mechanical machinery body there, and then they've just put a pig's head on it to give it that pig characteristic. I'm trying to create lore here. It definitely does feel like sci-fi. Just maybe not fantasy, but definitely science fiction. Definitely a world that does like splicing together of species and stuff. It's an interesting beginning. I mean, it's keeping my interest a little bit, so I like that. It did take ages for us to find all of the mobs though. So without further ado, let's head over to wherever we've got to go and let's see what villages and villages look like. All right, so we've been able to find ourselves a little village hidden in the mountains here. I mean, again, very faithful to vanilla. We've got a few more blocks that we can look at here. Very clean, very kind of not high definition, but like definitely high effort in terms of making sure it's clean, in terms of making sure it's polished. Polished is the word that I'm looking for here. But then we get a bit more science fiction coming in with these blue blocks here. So that's mossy cobblestone. That's weird. That is weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Then we've got this door here. It's a spruce door. I was wondering if... Okay, so it doesn't actually... Alright. I would have thought those would have been the other way around. And then been like sliding kind of doors. I don't know. But yeah, you've got that kind of workplace style black and white hazard tape kind of thing going on here. Yeah, I'm not sure about the blue mossy cobblestone. It's a bit weird. Again, like respecting the color change, but it is a little bit weird. Is there a villager that I can have a little look at around here? We got one over here. Here we go. And the iron golem. We'll look at him in a moment. Hi, how you doing? What's that? Oh, spruce trapdoors. So spruce has those. Oh my lord. Okay. Are you supposed to be an android? Like, there's very little features going on here. They're kind of scary in like a devoid of details kind of way. Very pale. Let's see. Do we have... Oh, sorry. Excuse me, please. Thank you. Okay, we've got diversity. That's cool. That's what we was looking for there. I mean, you guys need a skin routine or something. You got lots of blotches. I don't know. Odd. They also all wear the same outfit except for the farmers, apparently. Yeah, weird. Again, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it, to be honest with you. Okay, I like the golem. The golem's nice. It's really leaned into that machinery mechanical way there, which makes sense. It's an iron golem. Definitely a bit weird though, isn't it? There's something about it that I can't quite put my finger on. There's just a little bit... You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Let's turn it to nighttime and let's see what hostile mobs look like. Alright, so at nighttime you get this kind of weird little fog in the distance. I suppose that's partly to do with the render distance. I didn't put too much attention on the sky. There isn't much going on up there. Maybe a few extra stars maybe, but there is a nice little fog in the distance as things render in. Looks kind of nice. Anywho, let's get some night vision potion out here. Let's have a little look. So if we get down here, I'm sure something will spawn soon. Let's see what comes and appears, shall we? Nothing, apparently. Ah, here we go. We're going to start with a creeper. Alright, so again, a two-tone nature. The head is different from the body. Oh, hello. Alright. So, kind of like he's wearing a helmet. It's a nice green. Like I said, a bit basic, bit minimal. Nice green there, though. Kind of, you know what? I don't know why. I just immediately got Doctor Doom vibes there for some reason. I'm not sure. He's wearing little shoes as well. Okay. Very vibrant and colourful. Oh, we got some zombies over here. Again, colour looking great. Almost like he's a street worker or something. Do we have... Oh, that would have been so cool if we had different outfits. But yeah, okay. So again, minimalistic, clean and polished, nice colours. I feel like it's 990 mine tokens. I feel like it's asking for a little bit too much. This maybe could have gone down a price tier. But it's definitely been put together well. You know, you have to give it that kind of respect. Do we have any skeletons or spiders around? Alright, so hiding under this tree, there seems to be a spider. Okay. I like the kind of shaping of the head underneath. And then the weird kind of computer digital stuff on the side. Not sure what they're going for. Definitely a grey colour. Good transparency. Not much there though. It's very hard to find something nice to say. Like, it's very easy not to say anything bad, but it's very hard to just like focus on actual detail when there isn't any detail. And now we're struggling to find ourselves a spider. It's been a very difficult video to find what we're looking for. But at least it gives us the opportunity to have a look around and just see what the world generates as, and you guys can see stuff that maybe I won't show off. Alright, so after a long time looking, I've been able to find myself a spider down here. And again, yeah, we've definitely got robotic mobs, to be honest with you. I'm going to hang my hat on that. These are definitely supposed to be styled as if they're robotic, from the passive mobs to the villagers, even these hostile mobs. No idea what's going on with this face. Kind of looks like Georgie LaForge from Star Trek with the visor. But then, yeah, very clean and polished. Very well put together textures. A few design choices I'm not 100% sure of. And I'm very much struggling to find that kind of creative kick, you know, that makes you really inspired to use it. But it is well put together. Let's go out to the ocean and let's see what the ocean monument looks like. Alright, so we are over the monument now, and yes, we do have the night vision potion on, but wow, I actually really like this color design. The blue, the green, the dark colors. That looks really cool. Very intimidating, in fact. Kind of does feel like a boss area. Let's get under here and now and have a little look. Okay, so we've got this prismarine bricks texture. I haven't seen this in recent texture packs, at least. That does look quite nice. They've changed from the normal kind of Y design to a more scaled style, I guess. Struggling for the terms. We've got like this kind of looks like LED light boards. Gone from purple, coming all the way through to blue, and then heading into green. That is a really nice color change as well. This is starting to feel a little bit more like this block here feels heavy cyberpunk. Like it feels like an LED advertising board or something. That does look nice. The underwater like foliage and stuff is quite cool. Hey, how you doing? Okay, we got a guardian here. That is smooth. That is a very smooth, nice color combination, gray and blue. I like that. Got a drowned here as well. Oh, hello. This might be my favorite texture of this. Like my favorite mob of this texture pack. Wow. The 3D styling on that with like the indents and stuff. That looks nice. That really does. The face very plain, but that looks very nice with that indentation. I like that. If we head up over here, we're going to have the sea lanterns kind of following on a little bit from that LED light display. You could make some really good kind of advertising boards or something with this, like a nice little light display going on with the color change and stuff. That is really nice. Oh, the night vision potion ran out. That's how long I was looking for mobs, ladies and gentlemen. The dark prismarine even looks quite sleek and cool. Let's pop into here. Yeah, look, you come in here, it's like you're in a nightclub, you know. That's nice. Then you got that kind of light gray slash pink as well. It's polished. It's definitely polished. You know what? I like the underwater mobs a lot more than I like the normal hostile mobs. Let's head over to the armory now, and let's go and have a look at what a whole ton of stuff looks like. Alright, so we're at the armory, and we're going to first start off like we have been recently, but just looking at the trees, you know, like the cherry blossom leaves, they look kind of nice. Nice transparency, nice smoothness to the branches or the logs even. Then we've got the oak. I don't know why I always try to name them. I always forget what some of these trees are called. I should not. There's a few times I should not record. 7 o'clock in the morning and right after a 12-hour shift. Those are the 2 times I should not record. But yeah, I mean, the trees are fine. They're very inoffensive. The vines looking very much like cabling. I see what they've gone for there. That's kind of cool. Then we've got the doors. All right, so heavy on the black and the dark grays. Kind of the industrial mechanical colors here. Very cool. I like these different colors here for the copper doors. That's nice. Then you've got the different designs of the beds and the trapdoors keeping that kind of industrial feeling. Maybe not the cherry blossom ones. I like the different color designs and the different shape designs on the beds. That's cool. The oars, they feel very minimal. Very minimal, but they pop really well. You know what? I'm not a hater of it. It's not perfect, but I'm not a hater of it. Oh, look at that glass. There's no frame on the glass. Some people really like no frame. Some people really like frame. It is definitely a user's choice on that. Got the heavy core. Feeling very scientific. The panes as well. Feeling very, very sleek. And then if we come over here, we can have a little look at the blocks here as well. Not too much. I mean, all of it very polished. Very, very polished. Again, still not sure about moss being blue. Is this mossy stone? Yeah, mossy stone brick. The moss being blue is very jarring. But yeah, it's definitely well put together. Definitely high quality, in my opinion. I think this is my favorite block. This one right here. Just the way it color changes. I really like it. I really, really do. Yeah, I kind of like all of this. My dogs are barking in the background. They're going crazy. But I do really like these blocks and how high quality they are. That is nice. And then we're having a little look at the paintings as well. Now, the paintings are a little bit wacky, a little bit out there. Some of them are supposed to be like computer displays. Some of them are supposed to be signs for like scientific or laboratories and stuff. These paintings, they're not blowing me away, to be honest with you. But some of the blocks, very, very nice. Quartz looking kind of cool as well. And then we got the armors. Now, even the best texture packs can lose me with boring copy and paste armors. This leather Bit plain, a bit minimalistic, holds color nice, but we'll see as we're going through. We've got the stone, the wood tools even. Okay, the handle not being wood, it's a bit weird. I like the armor stands, they're nice. Just have a little pop over here. Oh, the weapons are copy and paste. The weapons are definitely copy and paste. It's the same weapon, just different colors. Same swords, but different colors. The chainmail, while a little bit blocky, a little bit massive square, a little bit cubed, they're all right. I know it's weird to say blocky and cubed in Minecraft. And then again, more copy and paste from the iron. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Yeah, it's a copy and paste design for the iron here as well. The colors are good, but okay, gold adds these little stripes, but again, it's still the same overall shape. Again, still the same sword. Copy and paste, yeah. Like I said, even the best texture packs can lose me when it's copy and paste swords and armors. And this is no different, to be honest with you. Let's head over to the Nether now, and let's go and see what that looks like. Alright, so into the Nether we are heading, and it's again minimalistic, a minimalistic title card. Let's pop into the Nether here. We're in a blue biome. Again, very minimalistic. It looks alright though, it does look quite nice. Like minimalistic packs when they're done well are quite nice. We've got the obsidian here as well with a cool little brick design. The portal itself, a little bit boring, very little movement going on there. But yeah, I mean, look at the netherrack. Very simple, very basic. We seem to be next to a bastion. Oh, again, that black and blue combo, though. It looks sleek. It really does. This is cracked, polished blackstone bricks. And again, it's very smooth and polished here. It really is. I like what they've done there with his eye. That's cool. I'm not seeing too much fantasy. That's got to be probably my biggest call out here. I'm not seeing too much fantasy. A lot of sci-fi, a lot of B-level sci-fi movies, maybe like straight to DVD or cult classics. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's just whether or not it's good. I suppose that's a question for you guys. Remember to let me know down in the comments as we fly through here. Oh, the magma cube doesn't look like the magma block. That's a straight 10 out of 10 when that happens. This guy's wearing a weird mask. Interesting. Okie dokie. Weird design. Look at that. I mean, this is definitely made with the idea of being a floor. That's a nice floor design, though. The basalt. Oh, we've got a black ghast. Okay. Again, very basic. It just feels like a gigantic iron golem head. Very basic. I don't know, man. I feel like they set their standards high with the drowned, and then everything else just kind of falls by the wayside. That was a nice color transition to get into this biome here. Very bright lava. Slow flowing as well. Okay. There's definitely positives here. Don't let me sound too negative. There are definitely positives here. I'm just trying to think in terms of the price, in terms of what's available on the market. Nothing's being missold as well, by the way. It's definitely doing what it says. It's just whether or not it's really working for you. Let's find a fortress and let's see what the fortress mobs look like. All right, so it looks like we've got ourselves a fortress buried in the... Is this the Nylium? Yeah, inside the Nylium biome. I probably do that in every video. I will never remember. Very nice brick design for the Nether bricks. That is quite cool. Let's head over here. We've got an Enderman. We'll see that later on. We've got the blaze here. Like, I like the orange and black color. I don't know what they're going for here with the visor style eyes. Definitely mechanical in nature. Definitely a machine. Not so much a natural entity, shall we say. We've got the wither skeleton over here, which is just a flip of a standard skeleton and then a little bit taller probably with the red eyes. Like the red eyes, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing that I've been saying the whole video. Very polished, very high quality blocks. It's just whether or not the creativity is what you guys want. Let's get the wither to come out now and have a little look. I do like the little face in the soul sand. That's quite nice, quite retro to be honest with you. As the wither spawns, no drastic change to the shape while we wait for it to load in or warm up for a fight that it's not going to have. Very basic, almost disappointing. You could do so much, like you see so much done with the bosses in Minecraft in some of these texture packs. It's definitely difficult to be excited about. That is a shame. Let's head over to the end now, if I can get my words correct, and let's see what the Ender Dragon and an End City looks like. All right, so into the end we go. That's probably one of the busier blocks that we've seen there for the end block, the end stone. If I can hover, please, game. Thank you. Let's pop through. Oh, the void has a very weird pattern. You aren't seeing it because of the compression, but there is a very weird kind of like motherboard pattern to the void. It makes it very difficult to look at. You guys aren't seeing it in the video, I don't think. We've got the Enderman here. Very basic to a disappointing level. That's a nice purple and black Ender Dragon though. I like the purple trim. Sometimes you want more, especially in like a fantasy, something that sells itself as fantasy. The color change, if this was maybe 2 price tiers lower, you know, like 830 or 660 minecoins, I'd be all over this. This would be great. But when you go to like 990 or above, I feel 990 is probably like second from top level price. I know you can get like 1190 and 1510 or whatever for the price. Excuse me. But yeah, once you get to 990, I'm expecting quite a bit. It's, again though, it's polished. It's got some nice little design markings on it. The colors are cool. You just expect a little bit more, I guess. Let's head over 1,000 blocks and let's see what an End City looks like. All right, so we've got an End City spawning in now. And again, you guys can't really see it. Maybe if I drink our night vision potion. There we go. So that toned down a bit is what I've been looking at the whole time. It's disgusting. And when you're in the end and there isn't much to look at, you're really just looking at that. It's not a nice void at all. Let me spare your eyes and drink the milk real quick. But we are here at the End City. Now, again, I've got to stay consistent. The block is called Purple. They've changed it to grey. I feel like this is like, or at least like a blacker, darker colour. This is definitely one colour I wish they'd kept purple. Maybe do a purple with a blacker end stone, but I suppose that wouldn't work with the end down the bottom there. But yeah, it's just, I don't like it when they change. That's me. Maybe some other people don't care though. You know, you guys are seeing it. So I do obviously reserve the right for you guys to tell me that I'm wrong. But purple is purple. Make it purple. Do you know what I mean? It's quite sleek and cool though. But, you know, with the chorus fruits, the glass, again, minimalistic. Even like on some of the blocks that have designs, it's minimal designs. Yeah, it's still a weird one, man. I'm really struggling to be enthusiastic. That's a nice design on the shulker. I like the darker shulker in there as well. But yeah, it's difficult to stay enthusiastic. I mean, I popped quite nice with the blue and the gold. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. We've got one more section to look at. So let's go back to the overworld. Let's have a look at the ancient city and let's see what a warden looks like. All right, so we're in the ancient city now, and we've got kind of a vanilla skulk immediately, but then the green on this weird frame block, the reinforced deep slate, that's, yeah, that green pops quite nice. I like this as well. What is this? That's cracked deep slate tiles. The blue works with the cracked deep slate tiles and the cracked black stone. It's just in the moss that it doesn't really work. What is this block with the outline? Chiseled deep slate. Yeah, it works really well here, but it's the mossy stuff that it just doesn't work in for me, which is a bit weird. Again, very polished, very clean all around. Very heavy, like dark grey vibes as well. And the sculpt, even though it feels like a vanilla colouring, it works quite well with the rest of the blue. Yeah, very little to be offended by here. Let's get the warden out here. Alright, so I think the warden is about to spawn as we see that animation. It is. Here we go. Okay, again, looking polished, looking clean. That one eye, that grey. It's still very minimalistic. Still very basic. Very difficult to see what we're really looking for here. Let's get a zombie out here so we can see the attack animation. The spawn eggs even look quite terrible, to be honest with you. Let's have a go. Let's put one there. Come on, Warden. Get some attacks going. Here we go. We got a little yell. Oh, he just beat him. He punched him in his head. See another one. Okay, they're all running away. They all got the little run there. So we get the speedy runaway. Oh, he is climbing. We got a little parkour Warden right here. All right. Fair enough. So that leads to the question of what am I going to give this texture pack out of 10? I'm going to be honest with you. For about half the texture pack review, I have been wrestling with the idea of a 6 or a 7. And as things that I've seen that I've liked, there's things that I've seen that I haven't. I think for today's video, I'm going to give it a 6. On another day, I might give this a 7. I might be a little bit kinder. But I feel like it's a little bit too minimalistic, a little bit too basic, a little bit too devoid of fantasy. Very heavy on sci-fi, but not a lot of fantasy going on here. The blocks are made really, really well. They're definitely high quality, clean and polished. Definitely been care put in. Some of the creative choices are cool. I don't want to make this out to be a bad pack at all. 6 for me is average. On another day, it could be slightly above average with a 7 in my opinion. I think the price does quite a bit for it. $9.90. If this was $8.30, it definitely secures a 7. If this was about $6.60, I think this secures a 7.5. There's strength there, but $9.90. Yeah, I think a 6 is quite a fair score for me, to be honest with you. If you've enjoyed this texture pack review, please do leave a like. Remember, the review, not the texture pack. That's what I'm asking you to leave a like for. If you have an opinion, whether it's the same opinion as mine, a differing opinion, or a suggestion for future texture packs for me to review, please do leave a comment. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys on Thursday for another Throwback Thursday texture pack review. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.